If you're trying to get into AI automation, one of the first questions you'll run into is this. Should you use Zapier or Make? Most beginners pick one randomly, or worse, they try to use both without really understanding the difference. And that usually leads to confusion, frustration, and wasted time. In this video, I'm going to break this down in a simple, practical way so you understand exactly when to use Zapier, when to use Make, and why it actually matters, especially if your goal is to make money with AI. Let's start with the big picture. Both Zapier and Make are automation tools. They connect different apps together so tasks can happen automatically. Instead of doing repetitive work manually, you build a workflow once, and the system handles it for you. In a business setting, this matters because it saves time, reduces errors, and allows you to scale without doing everything yourself. Now let's talk about Zapier first. Zapier is usually the best starting point for beginners. It's simple, clean, and easy to understand. You create something called a Zap, which is just an automation with a trigger and one or more actions. For example, let's say someone fills out a contact form on a website. That's your trigger. With Zapier, you can automatically send that information into a Google Sheet, send a notification email, and even create a task in a project management tool. All of that happens instantly, without you doing anything. Another example would be lead generation. If a new lead comes in through Facebook or a website form, Zapier can automatically send that lead to your email, add it to a CRM, and even send a follow-up message. This is extremely valuable for businesses because it ensures no leads are missed. Zapier is great for these kinds of workflows because it's straightforward. You don't need to understand complex logic. You just connect apps, choose your trigger, define your actions, and you're done. That's why it's perfect for beginners or for businesses that want quick, reliable automations without a lot of setup time. Now let's talk about Make. Make is a more advanced automation tool. It's more visual, more flexible, and more powerful, but also slightly harder to learn at first. Instead of simple step-by-step automations like Zapier, Make allows you to build more complex workflows using a visual builder. You can create branches, conditions, filters, and more advanced logic. For example, let's go back to that lead generation scenario. In Make, instead of just sending every lead to the same place, you can build a workflow that does different things depending on the data. If the lead is high value, you can send it directly to a sales rep. If it's a general inquiry, you can send an automated email response. If it's incomplete, you can filter it out entirely. That level of control is where Make really stands out. Another example would be content automation. Let's say you want to generate content using AI and post it automatically. With Make, you could build a workflow that takes input from a spreadsheet, sends it to an AI tool to generate content, formats the response, and then publishes it to social media. You can also add conditions like only posting on certain days or skipping entries that don't meet certain criteria. That's much harder to do in Zapier. Make is also typically more cost-effective when you're running more complex or high-volume automations. So as your workflows grow, Make becomes more attractive. Now here's the key difference you need to understand. Zapier is built for simplicity. Make is built for flexibility. Zapier helps you get started quickly. Make gives you more control as you grow. So which one should you use? If you're a complete beginner, start with Zapier. It's easier to learn, faster to set up, and perfect for simple automations that can already provide real value. Once you understand how automation works and you start needing more advanced workflows, that's when you can move to Make. You don't need to master everything at once. You just need to start with something simple and build from there. That's how real progress happens. And if your goal is to make money with AI and automation, this matters even more. Because businesses don't care which tool you use. They care about the result. If you can save them time, automate tasks, and make their processes more efficient, they'll pay for that. So, don't get stuck trying to pick the perfect tool. Pick one, learn it, build something, and improve as you go. If you're interested in AI automation and want help setting up workflows or building your first system, I've included a link below to my Fiverr where I help businesses create simple automations using tools like Zapier. In the next video, I'll break down specific AI automation services you can start offering right now as a beginner. If you want to learn how to actually make money with AI, not just hear about it, make sure you hit like and follow the channel. I drop new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday showing you real, beginner-friendly ways to start earning with AI. And I'll see you in the next video.